Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. And today we're going to be talking about Tesla stock, Wall Street bets, some news, and without further ado, here we have Bed Bath Beyond. Imagine that. They said paper-handed everywhere. Yep, but it's more like Tesla. People are panic selling. Then this guy says he knows technical analysis. It's going up, but if it breaks that line, you already know. You already know. And then here we have this guy saying, exiting now. It's been fun, but I secured my investment. My goal is complete from 90K to 20K in just a few weeks. So now I can buy a car. Goodbye. Poor dude. Poor guy. Lost 20 grand profits I made in August. Tell me about it. And then here we have Tesla, an extreme heat and durability test in Dubai. Looks like it held up pretty good. And then Elon Musk tweeted that internet connection at the Royal Caribbean coming soon, so you can be able to get some primo Wi-Fi on your cruise. Pretty nuts. And really not a whole lot of news to talk about so far. And then Tesla isn't allowed to sell cars directly to people anymore. Now it's suing to change that. And if you watched last video, Ford was just talking about how they were going to try to sell directly to people. And ain't it a coincidence that now Tesla can't do it anymore? Sounds like the dealership started to panic a little bit. But pretty stupid. And this guy said, yeah, Tesla's made in Texas will have to be shipped out of state and sold back to residents in Texas. Pretty crazy. Elon said, please change the law. And here we have Tesla down to 277.7, down 2.5% today, as the S&P is down 1%, Nasdaq down 1%. So yeah, red day. Paper hands. We need more diamond hands. And then Google Trends going up. That's good. Fear and greed down a little bit from 53. Here we have Tesla on the daily, looking like a inverse head and shoulder. And these are the patterns I put in here yesterday. And I was calling it a descending broadening wedge. And then we have this trend line coming off the bottom. So I mean, if Tesla does break down, look for it to bounce at the blue 377, and then if that doesn't hold, probably down to about 218 before putting in a low. But we'll have to check it out and see how this plays out. Hope it doesn't go down there. I hope this is the bottom, but we'll see. We'll get a better idea towards the end of this analysis. Really nothing to see on the monthly. Still trying to put in a break the RSI EMA right here. 3 week had the green dot, but RSI rejected the EMA. So when you see that, usually you want to see the green dot and then RSI come through as a better signal. So looks like it might be a fake out right here. 2 week, about to lose the RSI EMA, so that's really bad. And then we got the weekly looking like might put in a hodl your short signal because it rejected the CMA. Very bad, very bad. But it's not confirmed yet until we get the red dot and we break EMA, like I said, on the 3 week. And then we got the golden cross, and it's looking like it might be an inverse indicator to dump it, just like right here. But all this is really not valid until we check out the lower time frames. And then we got the 3-day red dot. So if we see the RSI lose it, it'd be a pretty good signal right there. But it's hard to call it when you have the higher time frames looking bad, but the lower time frames looking good, which we'll get into in a second. And then on the daily, looking like we did get a little bit of a bounce that we called the other day on the 2134, but broke through it. So hitting the daily 55 EMA and the purple 200 EMA. So usually when you get caught in between the purple 200 EMA and the white 200, usually goes sideways. So do you think we'll probably go sideways after looking at that? And then we also have this pattern, which is the inverse head and shoulders right here. Take off the magnet. So we got left shoulder, then a big head, right shoulder, and as long as we don't really go much lower, it can still be a inverse head and shoulders or a cup and handle, depending on how you look at it. And both moves are pointed up, I think, right to the top of the trend line. So we'll go ahead and measure that and double check it, see where the move's coming in at. About 50%. So well, that's a bigger move than I thought. So 50% from the breakout be about $400, and that's right in line with all-time high. So pretty coincidental that the measured move breakout would be at all-time highs. So, and when you start seeing stuff like that, it does usually matter. And then we'll put on candlesticks, and I've been meaning to do this, but I kept forgetting. But get the Fibonacci tool and go from high to low on the weekly. If you do it on the weekly, you get a little bit better accurate measurement. Go to the high to low. Take off the magnets. And then we also have some targets to the upside. So if we drew it out and we came to the top of the trend line, saying we went up this high, might see a pullback at the 1.618, and that's 640. And then in the short term, bounce the Fibonacci. Let's see, where's the low? 270, and that'll show up right here when I hover over it. 272.62, and the 0.382 Fibonacci line is coming in at 270. So close enough. Probably do see a bounce up to 292. More sideways, and then we'll take all this crazy stuff off. Go back to, I think we're on a 12-hour. Put back on the Stonkanacci candles. 12-hour broke the EMA. And that's usually bad signal there. Check out the 6-hour. 6-hour volatility is still at extremes, which is the hopium for right now, that we don't continue to break down. Like we've been watching this, long as your volatility doesn't start to tick up on the downside, that is a good thing. And looks like we got a good back test of the 6-hour 200 right here. But another thing that's kind of concerning is, you know, when you do have a breakout out of a pattern, and this goes almost with any stock, eventually it comes back down to the breakout point and retest, which is like right here. Oh boy, too many lines. Okay, well, we'll just say there's a line right here, and it does usually come back down to, we'll say, 260. But I think this is close enough to call that good. Just like right here, you know, consider this the breakout point, and then over time came back down to fill it, almost like filling a gap. If you know about the gaps, where if something jumps pre-market up or down, leaves a gap. So that's your tip of the day right there, boys. 4-hour volatility still very low. Got a fresh 3-hour death cross of the 2155, green in the white moving average. And we'll see last time that happened, did pull back. Right here it happened, did pull it back, pull back, and this one was an inverse signal. So usually a pullback, this is an inverse, a little bit of a pullback. So yeah, you get the hint. Most of the time, not very good. But with the oscillator this far down, I do think it's a bullish signal, even though there's only one iteration of it being bullish. And then we got the 1 hour flashing green, which means the RSI is oversold. So yeah, looking good. We'll check out last time it turned green right here. Pretty good entry. Right here, pretty good entry. Yep. Not such a good one there, but did pump it up. So yeah, after looking at the 1 hour, I do think we'll pop it up a little bit coming into tomorrow. Then we got the 45-minute death cross of the 200 EMA and the 55 EMA. Check out last time we got one of those. Just right here. Yeah, did pop it up a little bit before coming lower. So a lot of things pointing to it popping up tomorrow. 30-minute putting in some bullish divergence right here with the green in the background. So yeah, looking very good on the 30-minute. Do think we'll try up to 290. Looking at the 15-minute 200, probably test up to there. As you can see, the 15-minute 200 gets respected pretty good on the upside and on the downside right here. So yeah, that's Tesla, guys. Do think we'll go sideways and a little bit up tomorrow. So check out SPY. And SPY on the daily is looking pretty nasty. Looks like a head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder breakdown. Looks like the move's kind of already been had. Rejected the 200 daily. But looks like we're about to put in another head and shoulders on the S&P. Left shoulder, head, and then it looks like it might put in a right shoulder right here. We'll see what happens. One hour death cross on SPY. So you can see right here, did pop it up last time it happened. Right here, bad, good, good. So yeah, flip a quarter on this one, but do think we'll try back up to 412. Check out Nasdaq. Nasdaq on the weekly, looking not so good. Got a weekly golden cross in Nasdaq. Last time it happened was good, good, good. So, and then this one was really bad. So yeah, really hard to call it. I mean, J Powell kind of messed everything up. It was looking really good till he did that speech. So let's see what happens. And we'll check out Shopify. Shopify looking like it's about to give up on life. GME. GME looks like it wants to go to $22. Microsoft looking like it wants to create new lows, hodl your short signal right here, probably down to 220 or at least 250. And that's terrible because if Microsoft does it, just about guarantee SPY will do it, which will almost always bring down Tesla. So might have some relief tomorrow, but then after that, looking pretty bleak, not gonna lie. Nvidia looking more of the same. Pretty crazy, man, because Nvidia has been just one of the best stocks you could have held since like I started trading, which was like right here. So, and it bottomed at the white 200 last time, so maybe should go down to 127, put in a bottom. But last time we got the death cross on Nvidia's right here, and then it's pretty much it. So I hope this is pretty much it, guys. It's going to be glory days from here, but we'll see. Check out oil. Yeah, looking like it might come down some more. Nah, oil price looks like it's about to go up, actually. Yep, might be paying more for gas coming soon. Well, alright guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're on your way. See ya.